1, 2, 3. What makes a sailor beg? What makes him poor? To cry out.
I think my craft is making music and helping others make music. I was really lucky to get into music at a really young age, and I also was really lucky to know at a young age that it was the only thing I was ever any good at. I got into studying jazz music when I was 9 years old, and that really just lit a fire for me. Using music as a language at such an early age was just so exciting. I spent a lot of time in studios. I would start to have a lot of ideas that were sort of dependent on how they sounded. And one of the reasons I love this place is that it's so malleable. You know, I just love how upright bass sounds up in the attic, and that's not a finished space, but I don't care because it sounds really good. You know, recording, like many other art forms, there's so many different ways you can do it. It's nice to be able to cater the process to the project. Aside from coming up here in the middle of nowhere and being able to focus, I feel like from a musician perspective, that's a big advantage, right? You're not thinking about any of the things that you think of when you're home.
Through Sam, I've been able to demystify the studio space. It reveals something about the process of making music and making recordings, you know, each time. And the constant of the studio, I think, helps me see that.
Let's just take a walk like through this space, because it is sort of like a retreat studio, right? So people can stay here overnight.
For artists to get out of their natural habitat where they wrote these songs and come to a place like this is sort of another way they can be objective about it. Art is essentially it's a reflection of life. Mm-hmm. Taking these artists up here and allowing them to sort of get a bird's eye view of their perspective, it's an amazing experience. The house was originally built in 1790.
It looks like you've kept a lot of its character from the original state it was in when you purchased it. So that certainly must provide inspiration.
Yeah, I think I love that about.
Yeah, it gives you more freedom.
You're in your own world.
Right. It's a hidden gem.
Yeah, that's definitely the experience that I want people to have. I mean, I think just being in a place where that's a little bit of a mystery is kind of inspiring and exciting.
I've been loved one too many times to turn away.